Mic test. Mic test. And at Ease Soldiers, this is Joe Combs here, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 22 on Elmcreek. We got a massive soybean plant. Right now I'm bringing up chat, so give me a minute. It's taking a second, my computer's slow as pond water. Definitely could upgrade the computer. Hello, Gamer56, and hello, Austin. Welcome in. I'm bringing up chat, so everyone give me a second. Alright, let me make sure something. It's saying that audio is not good. What it's talking about. I don't know why it's saying the audio is not good. Yeah, everything's fine. Alright. I'm doing okay. Alright, so we got a massive soybean plant. This field needs planted with soybeans. This field needs planted with soybeans. I know it doesn't show it, but it does need planted. Yeah. It needs planted. This field needs planted with soybeans. This field needs planted with soybeans. So we've got a lot of soybean fields that we gotta plant. And then we got this new field that needs planted with soybeans. So we got a lot of soybean planting that we gotta do today. We're gonna take out the good old 9RX with the John Deere planter. What is that? John Deere 177.5 NT. Yeah, we're gonna take that out. We're gonna get some planting done. Don't know if we're gonna get it all done tonight, but we're gonna definitely try to. We're gonna start with these smaller fields first. And we'll work our way up to the bigger fields. I won't do this every Sunday. This is just kind of a fluke kind of thing. I may do it the Sunday before FS25 and maybe the Sunday after, but I'm not quite sure yet. No promises or guarantees on that. We got our little butt in there. So yeah, we got a lot of fields to plant today. A lot. It's a massive soybean harvest, or soybean plant. It's gonna be a massive soybean harvest too. I'm hoping we can get the harvesting done this week. So I'll be live all the way up until Wednesday. Friday, I don't know if I'm gonna be live streaming the Call of Duty campaign or not. I'm gonna be personally honest, I have no idea. Hello, Matteo, welcome in. We have got a massive soybean plant. So, just in case if you guys didn't catch it. This field needs planted with soybeans. This field's needing to be planted with soybeans. This field needs planted with soybeans. This huge field needs planted with soybeans. Both these fields need planted with soybeans. So we are planting a lot of soybeans. Yeah, I'm only going to be on here until 9 o'clock. This is kind of a fluke thing. I may do the Sunday before FS25 and the Sunday after, but I'm not making any guarantees. So let's spin around here. The channel is growing. We're getting more and more subscribers by every time that we stream. Getting more hours watch time. Who knows, maybe eventually I can go full-time on streaming. Doubt it, but I'm here to stream. Nice. No, I don't mess with the leaves. I actually like the leaves on the ground. Especially during fall. Some people don't like them, but I do. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing, I guess. It's been busy. I ended up having to wake up early. Yeah, I'm only doing this for this Sunday. Most likely, this isn't going to be a regular thing of doing this on Sundays. Unless it's a holiday or a request off day. Yeah, definitely not going to be a regular thing. Regular schedule is Monday through Wednesday. That's the regular schedule. Unless I say otherwise. Hey, look, if I don't want to stream one day and I need a break or need rest, I'm going to take that day off. It's not a potato planter. I'm pretty sure I saw the fact sheets. Oh no, it's been since Friday. I've slept since Friday. We're planting soybeans, Matteo. Definitely not a potato planter. Man, am I gonna have to go Dr. Disrespect on you guys? Oh, that potato. No, it was a sugar beet planter. It wasn't a potato planter, it was a sugar beet planter. Did I miss the fact sheets? I might have missed the fact sheets. I thought it was... Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm pretty sure I remember that not being a potato planter. It's like, that was a sugar beet planter. Because I'm pretty sure I watched the fact sheets. Usually I don't go to Farming Simulator to look at them. I usually watch them from Mr. Sully P or DJ. Because that's usually the notification I get is usually off of, YouTubers. I only usually get the fact sheets from Farm Similar. By the time they post them, I've already watched them from a YouTuber. I'd like to see some of the planters and see if we got any new planters. I'm hoping they kept this planter in there. That'd been nice. That would be nice. It's been busy. Customers being rude like normal. I'm hoping we can get all these fields planted and then hopefully do some rolling tomorrow and do some silage work. And I'm hoping possibly Tuesday starting the harvest. I don't think we're going to finish until Wednesday. This is going to be like a 2-day harvest. Or longer. I'm hoping it's not longer because we gotta get ready to do our grand finale plant, which will be the Indiana crops. So it'll be soybeans and corn, mostly corn. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna store those crops back to make more money off of them. There's a possibility we may cash those out when we harvest them, but we'll see. It just really depends on the deadline, because the day before FS25 is out, I want to say goodbye to FS22. Not saying it's dead, I'm just saying goodbye to it because I'll be on FS25. By all means, if anyone wants to play FS22 after FS25 releases, go for it. More power to you. Just as a YouTuber, I don't get that luxury of going back to play old games. I could, but it wouldn't be very popular. Or I'd be going back to FS17. We're getting closer to it. I'm looking forward to the new crops of rice and it means he's chopping up the leaves. Instead of raking them, they're just chopping them. Letting them decay in the ground. It's actually good to do that because it actually fertilizes the grass. Yes. Yeah, that's not too abnormal here. Yeah, I knew what he meant when he said he was moshing up leaves with a mower. The only downside is if the grass is dying, which usually it dies back for winter, is it can cause some problems for the grass. If you're cutting the grass too short, you know. But yeah, this won't be a regular thing on Sundays. This is just a fluke kind of thing because I thought my schedule was changing to mornings for the job, and definitely wasn't changing for the mornings. So I got lucky and asked the manager if I could do this, and They said it was fine. I told him there might be a couple Sundays in November that'll be like that. And he said that's fine too. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. It depends on the paycheck. Yeah, me being sick this past, not this past week, but the week before, really messed me up on my schedule. Because I went home early one day and then I sat there and didn't go in the next day. So I don't know what the paycheck's going to look like. From the hours I've been told, it's going to be a terrible paycheck. And what sucks even more is my diet's changing this week. I'm going to be eating eggs, oatmeal, and pumpkin filling, and sweet potatoes, and rice, spinach, and broccoli. Healthy stuff. I'll be eating some good stuff. We may actually be able to get all this planted today. As quick as that took, we might be able to get it all planted. Now, rolling on the other hand, we may end up having to do that until tomorrow. I don't know, I might stay on until 9, but I'm not quite sure yet. Depends on the energy level. Because I did wake up early. I may end up going to make a couple cups of coffee tonight. Planning this is making me like, I can't believe we're so close to FS25. Because the way I got this scheduled, every time I do an episode, I know how much closer we're getting to Farm Simulator 25. Yeah, we're getting a lot closer to Farm Simulator 25. I just cannot believe it. It's crazy. 3 years have already gone by. That's insane. Yeah, it'll be another 3 years. There'll be another 3 years, and then there'll be another FS. And we're like, don't even already talk about that. And it's like, 3 years goes by quick. It doesn't seem like it, but it will. It'll go by quick. Then we'll have new crops in that one and new gear in that one. It's crazy how time goes by. Does anyone else like planting soybeans and corn? Something about it's satisfying to me. Especially corn. I love harvesting corn. That's my favorite crop to harvest. There's something about harvesting corn is just so satisfying. I love planting in general, so it's kind of, yeah, there we go. Let's kind of wiggle our butt there, kind of get that on the money. There we go. Well, they don't have pumpkins. And they still don't have peanuts. Hey. And they still don't have orchards like trees and stuff and nuts, like different tree nuts and berry bushes and stuff like that. They still don't have those yet. They're getting closer to it though. I could see peanuts being another one. I don't know about that because the next map is a Europe map. And from what I've been told is they don't do a whole lot of peanuts. Might be alfalfa though. That might be a crop that they put in. Trust me, there's still a lot they can do. New equipment, new gear, new ways to harvest, stuff like that. Better graphics, better sounds, even though all that's already in game. Because I'm going to be honest, the graphics are pretty cool already. More weather effects, maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty sure they'll come up with something. This game series won't die out. I'm pretty sure they'll keep adding on to this game. Like coffee beans, they can do those. They can do all kinds of stuff, man. I doubt they'll do pumpkins this year. Squash, maybe? Zucchini? I doubt it. It's not Call of Duty. There'll always be new installments of Farming Simulator. They make money off of it. I bet they don't. They probably won't do that. Most likely they won't do that. Did I seriously miss a little spot? Come on. Good luck, I don't have any money. I'm broke. Congratulations. Like I said, most likely there'll be another installment. It'll be FS28. I'm already calling it. There's still a lot of crops they can add to the games. Just saying. Just saying. They could add flaxseed. They could add nut trees and bushes and all kinds of stuff. Coffee could be another one. Peanuts, pumpkins, zucchini, squash. Well, they already added lettuce. But they could add a bigger way of doing it. They could add cabbage to the game. I don't know. They could add all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's not Farming Simulator. That's not the style of Farming Simulator. Sorry, this isn't Fishing Planet. They'll have 2 season passes and then they'll be on the next game. I know. I know. true fact. Please tell me you're not the guy that says that the next game is the same game. And there's nothing new to it. You're not that type of guy, are you? Because me and the YouTubers have been talking about that. It's definitely a different game. And there's definitely different stuff in it. Is it the same concept of the game? Yes. But is it different? Yes. Because there's a lot of stuff that changed. That is changing in FS25. They can add different crops to new game. Trust me. It's not Fishing Planet. Yeah, so why would they stop releasing new games if they can add new stuff to it? They do that so they can keep making money and keep making the game. They're not going to stop making Farm Simulator because the equipment update is upgraded and updated, and new brands are always popping up in the game. They're not going to stop making Farm Simulator games. They make too much money off of it. It's a little squirrely with this. Hello, Ronnie. Welcome in. I'm just saying, pumpkins would be a cool crop to put in the game. Just saying. And there's specific harvesters for that. Doing pretty good. A little tired, but we're good. Yep, it's getting closer and closer, and we're getting closer and closer to finishing this series. And then I'll be starting 2 Let's Plays instead of 1 Let's Play. Stay tuned for it. Whoa, 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 what kind of texture is that? That was a weird texture. We definitely need to go fill this up with seed before we get to the next field. We're going to work our way around in a circle. We may have to make some trips to the farm to get seed, though. And if anyone's wondering about Farm Kitty, little Oliver, he's doing fantastic. He's laying on the floor. Alright, let's go get some seed. Hey, we may actually get all this planted tonight. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm going to go get me a cup of coffee. Whoa, 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 what? I didn't even hit anything. Well, thank you all for waiting. I appreciate it. I did make me a cup of coffee. How did I hire a worker? I didn't even hit the controller. Is my game haunted? It's haunted. Maybe it'll play it for me. Oh, I forgot to turn our beacons on. Look at me breaking the law. Alright, so this is going to be a weird way to plant this field. Because this field's got a round in it. We need to line that up a little better. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to close the covers! Alright. Told you this is gonna be a weird way to plant this. I mean, I guess I could have sharp turned that, but it's just a weird way to plant those. You know what we need to do? I forgot to do? Is save. Just in case if it errors out. I'm waiting for my coffee to cool down. Some people like drinking their coffee like really hot. I can't do that. I can't do like scalding hot coffee. I can drink it black. It's just I can't drink it scalding. I can't believe how much soybeans we're going to have to harvest. It is definitely going to cash out a lot. It's our money crop. Definitely going to be making a lot of money off of this. Can we get to $10 million? Oh no. If we get to 5 million, that'd be great. 10 million would be better. I don't want to hit the sign. Hello. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but welcome in. We are planting soybeans on multiple fields. And not just multiple fields, but big fields. Definitely gonna make that moolah. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a strong cup of coffee. I think I made a little extra black there. Oh, you're good, man. This is kind of a one-time fluke for me. I'm not... This isn't the normal schedule. We don't normally schedule on a Sunday. This is not going to be a regular occurrence of streaming on a Sunday. So just heads up to everybody. Not yet. Not yet. We'll be getting that before harvest. Yeah, I think we're going to get a bigger header, too. What size header do we have already? Yeah, so we should be able to get a bigger header. Yeah. The HD50. Yeah, we should be able to get a bigger corn header, too. Which will be this bad boy. I chuckled at it a little bit. Yeah, I still have the S7, which I like. I like the S7. It's not a bad harvester. May not be the biggest, but it gets the job done. No, I don't drink soda that often. I rarely ever drink soda. One, it's not good for you, and two, it's a little expensive nowadays. It's like $7, $8 a case now. Yeah, I drink a lot of water and fluids and stuff like that. Yeah, I can't Can't drink Pepsi. Well, even the diet stuff's not good for you. It's got aspartame in it. Alright, so can we round this off? A little overplanting, but it works. I don't know. I just know that what's worked for me in the past is what I'm going back to. It starts tomorrow. I'm staying away from stuff that's processed and that has a crap ton of sodium in it. That doesn't mean I gotta cut the salt completely out, it's just I'm cutting most of the salt out. Yeah, I'm going back to my old bodybuilding diet. Cutting the sugar down, and I am completely missing this stuff. You don't want to miss planting soybeans because they don't yield so good. But no, I'm going to like back to sweet potatoes and rice, broccoli and spinach, which I was already eating. And then going to eggs and oatmeal, healthy stuff. I mean, I guess I could go back to keto, but I don't even think that's what's causing my blood pressure to go up. I don't even think it's the salt. Because I wasn't eating a whole lot of processed stuff when I was on keto. The only thing was I plateaued and I stopped losing weight. But then again, I wasn't exercising either, so. Yeah, well, that's what retail will do to you. Everyone keeps telling me, you're too young to have high blood pressure. Well, apparently I have it. So, go figure. I don't really get a whole lot of help at work either, so I'm usually kind of the only guy doing it. Well, I mean, it's not bad now. I'm within range of what my blood pressure should be. But yeah, that's the only thing I could think of because I was on keto for 7 months. And I wasn't eating a whole lot of high sodium foods. So the only thing I can think of is just stress, just stressed out. Yeah, this is a little bit of an odd field to plant. Kind of knew that when I plowed it together. I kind of knew this was going to be a weird field. We'll be live tomorrow, but I don't know what time. I'm trying to make it to where it's early, but I have a therapy appointment Tuesday. So it'll probably be 3 o'clock across the board. And I was thinking about taking Friday off, but I don't know about that. I was going to live stream the Call of Duty campaign, but I might not do that. I may play that on my free time. I don't know, I'm just not big into Call of Duty anymore. Like, if everybody else likes the game, that's fine, but I don't know, man. It's gotten terrible over the years. Like, it's not a game that I desire to play anymore. This is a game I desire to play. Can't deal with the heat. I wouldn't be able to handle the heat. So, this is a funny part about talking about that. What's funny is, when I played the beta, and they've got the Ricochet anti-cheat thing going on, already hackers in the beta. Come on, dude. It's like, it hasn't even started yet, and there's already cheaters in the game. Yeah, but you don't have to hack this game to cheat. And it doesn't harm anybody. Like, it's not an unfair advantage to another player. Like, if you're cheating Grand Theft Auto and you're not on multiplayer, who cares? If you're cheating on Farming Simulator, who cares? It's not going to affect anybody. But when you're in a multiplayer game, it affects everybody. It's a different atmosphere. Atmosphere? Holy crap, I can't speak. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just one of those games where it's unfair. Like, the whole game's unfair. The problem with Call of Duty is that they're trying to pass off this anti-cheat thing, and it doesn't do anything. You report the hacker, and they're still there. Like, there's a guy that hacks on that game. Every year, I run into the guy. And he's a hacker. He's a big-time hacker. And I'm like, the dude's still on there. And people are probably like, well, he's probably not cheating then. Okay. Wall hacking? Really? And the guy's still on there. He's never been banned. And they've had the report system on there for what? 6 years now? Yeah, but it doesn't affect anybody. It doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't cause people to rage quit and throw their controller. I mean, yes, Farming Simulator can be a competitive game if you want to, if you wanted to do the Farming Simulator League thing. But Call of Duty was built and designed to be a competitive game. And it's unfair when somebody cheats the game. Well, there you go. Guess what I don't do on Farming Simulator? I don't cheat on Farming Simulator. I work for everything. Everything you see on this map, everything you've seen me do on this game, was all hard work. It was all hard work based. All this, I worked up to it. All the gear I've got, I worked up to it. I didn't cheat it. Because I don't cheat. The only thing that may be cheaty is the gardens and this. Because I don't like stacking hay bales. Because I suck at it. Well, there you go. I suck at bale stacking. So I have to use an autoload trailer to do it. I try not to cheat on this game. Even in like the gardens, I still want to get rid of the gardens because I feel like it's cheating. When something makes the game too easy, then it kind of takes away the challenge of the game. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you can call me a cheater on bell stacking, but I mean, oh, we're talking about how there's already hackers in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And then the other thing is, it's not popular on my channel. I've played Call of Duty and I've played Starship Troopers. Neither one is popular. This is the only game that gets views and wanting people to watch. The biggest thing for me is the interaction. Like, I like to be able to talk to everybody. Yeah, but the gardens that I'm dealing with kinda are making things a little too easy when it comes to certain things. So I guess I like a challenge. I don't know. Maybe it's that I like to work hard for everything. No, Call of Duty's actually got a really huge community. It's just the fact is that there's bigger YouTubers for or for Call of Duty. I mean, yes, there's bigger YouTubers for Farm Simulator, but we're all a community. Like, everybody, we all talk to each other. Like, YouTubers and stuff, most of us know each other. And most of us get along. That's the biggest difference between Farm Simulator community and Call of Duty. Most of us get along because one, it's a peaceful game. What the hell are you gonna fight over in the game? Well, I guess there's some of those brand fighters, but it's like nobody cares. If you want to play with your favorite tractor brand, go for it. For the most part, we all get along. Well, the campaign, the zombies, not the Modern Warfare 3 zombies, but the Treyarch zombies, like the round zombies, those are fun. Those are fun. Campaign, really good. They've got really good campaigns. But the multiplayer is lacking. And the only reason is because of Warzone. They focus too highly on Warzone, and then they stop focusing on the other parts of the game that matter. Trust me, when they took away the campaign out of Black Ops, what was it, Black Ops 4? They got so much backlash for that. That's the reason why they put the campaign back in. Because they received so much backlash. If they had that much backlash during multiplayer, and the other problem with Call of Duty Yeah, no, no pun intended. No, no, you're good. I hate Warzone. I can't stand it. But then again, I'm also not a big battle royale guy either. I'm more of an arcade shooter kind of guy. But Call of Duty has guns that are so overpowered that no matter how many times they nerf the gun, it's still overpowered. So you got hackers and you got overpowered guns. So the guns you want to use, you can't use. And then on top of that, they add DLC guns that blow out all the other guns in game base. And you can actually pay to win that. Yes, you can get them for free, but you have to work for them. That I don't have a problem with. It's the fact that they give you a cheat code to be able to just sit there and buy the gun straight off. And sit there and be able to whoop everyone else's butts. Because the guns are overpowered. No, I'm good, man. No, I'm just... I don't know. Maybe it's because I play Farm Simulator so much that I just don't care for Call of Duty anymore. Because the biggest thing about Call of Duty that messes with me the most is how much it pisses me off. Then I come on here and play a game like this, and then I realize how much my like all my stress levels, all my tension, all the anger goes away. It's just a relaxing, peaceful game. There's nothing really to rage at except for bill stacking. It's just a chilled game. Oh yeah, I really love stacking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love stacking so much that I've got an auto load trailer. Yeah, nah, man, I'm good on Call of Duty. I got it for the I mainly got it for the campaign and the zombies. I still may stream it, but I don't know yet. Because when I look at my view count, it's higher for Farm Simulator than it is any other game. And on top of that, Farm Simulator is also my favorite game. So which one would I like to have more time with? The only downside is if you do it too much, you can burn out on it. Yeah, no, man, it's a mess over there. What's my second favorite game? It would probably end up being Call of Duty, unfortunately. I just got tired of cussing at it and raging at it and getting pissed off at it. It's like, that's not fun. How's the game fun when you're getting pissed off at it? It's not. You're just raging at a game that you can't control. And you can't control the bullcrap in the game either. So it's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those things. I love playing Farm Simulator. I don't get to play it all weekend because I want to show everything that I'm doing. Of course, because I don't want to hide anything. Even when I was doing my videos, it wasn't that I was trying to hide anything. It was the fact that I was trying to fit, like, the key points in the game in a video. But streaming, you don't have to do that. In streaming, I'm showing everything. Like all this stuff that I'm doing right now, if I was making a video, I'd have to cut half this stuff out. In a stream, I don't have to. So everything you're seeing me do is what I was doing for my videos. And plus I get to talk to all of you guys and gals. Yeah, there's some gals watching. There's some gals watching. I don't think I'm going to burn out of Farming Simulator 25 as quickly as I did out of this one. I didn't really burn out, I just got pissed off at it with Sri Lanka. Because it was doing weird stuff to my PlayStation, like causing it to shut down every 5 minutes because it was overheating it. I regret deleting my content, I do. Unfortunately. But I'm not going to burn out if FS25 is quick. Yeah, and it wasn't the fact that I burned out on it when I took those 3 days off. It was more the fact that I wasn't feeling good. And I wanted to do other things. Like, when you want to watch TV shows and stuff like that, I can't do that when I'm streaming. It's the only downside. So I wanted to catch up on some of my TV shows. Well, you also got to think about it this way. In Call of Duty, what is fair? Nothing. Nothing is fair in Call of Duty. None of it. And then you got people acting like they're high on some kind of drug. They're zipping around the whole entire... It's crazy. It's just crazy. It blows my mind. People are just zipping around like they're just on steroids or something. It's like somebody took like a rock of crack and smoked it and just sat there and just zooming back and forth. And it's like, what the hell is this crap? And then when you try to get to their level... By the time you're done with one match, you're tired. It's like, what the hell did I just go through? And then and when you start sweating to a game, that means it's too much. Way too much. And then I'll have like a couple friends who are like, well, is it because you're bad at Call of Duty? How do I end up on the damn top of the scoreboard most of the time? Does that make me a bad player? No. We won't talk about Call of Duty this whole stream. Let's not talk about Call of Duty the whole stream. No, it's not. It's not the people that I play with. It's the people that play it. That are my friends. Because I have a couple friends at work and stuff like that plays it. And they're like, the only reason why you wouldn't get views is if you were bad at it. And the thing is, I'm not bad at the game. Do I have bad games? Yeah, everybody has those. But am I bad at the game? Not really. I end up on top of the scoreboard most of the time. I don't know, man. There's so much wrong with the game. The only thing I like about it is the campaign and the zombies. And I'm talking about, like, Treyarch zombies. Not Modern Warfare 3 zombies. Alright, we gotta go top this off and then we'll hit up that big field. I just don't like the Modern Warfare 3 zombies. It's too Warzone-y. That's the problem, is that that was the problem with the campaign too. They're so drowned in the Warzone idea that they put it towards the campaign and towards zombies and made it feel like Warzone. Not everybody likes Warzone. So that's so unless they release a Vietnam, full-fledged Vietnam Call of Duty, this will probably be the last time I play Call of Duty, to be honest. Unless it's like really cheap, which I'm waiting for Vanguard to get a little cheaper so I can play the campaign in that. Because I heard the campaign is really good in that. But that's the only thing I'm gonna buy it for, is the campaign. Literally. And I'm not gonna waste $60 to do it. I'm just gonna wait until it drops the price. And then it'll really give me a reason to stay away from multiplayer because there won't be anybody on it. This is a really good tractor, by the way. I don't know what it is about this tractor, but it makes me want to get a quad track too. But I'm not going to use the quad track. Playing Call of Duty. Believe it or not, a lot of my stuff comes from Call of Duty. Because that's originally what what I originally started out with was pipe smoking. Then it was Yu-Gi-Oh! And then it became Call of Duty. Then when I could stream, I started streaming it. Yeah. And then I was playing Farm Simulator a little bit off and on, and then I started playing Farm Simulator more and more, and I liked Farm Simulator more than Call of Duty. So here we are, playing Farm Simulator. No. There's some parts of it that references back to Vietnam, but it's all Cold War based. It's right after Vietnam. It's not a full-fledged Vietnam Call of Duty. Which a lot of people want. But they won't do it because they're afraid of all this, because there was a lot of political stuff in Vietnam, and so they don't want to make Vietnam because of it. Just saying, they could do a full-fledged Vietnam. Just saying, but they won't. They keep going back to World War II. Just saying, a Call of Duty Vietnam game would be pretty cool. But they won't create it. I said it for years. Create Call of Duty Vietnam. It'll be a lot more popular. But they won't do it. So I gave up. And most of my videos when I was doing Call of Duty was complaining about how bad Call of Duty was. and how they can make it better. It never happened. And I wasn't the only one complaining. Oops, I'm missing something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just never played it. Just saying. Call of Duty Vietnam game would be fun. But no. I even was talking about a Civil War Call of Duty game. Like a Wild West Call of Duty game? Or a World War I Call of Duty game? They could even do a SWAT Call of Duty. A law enforcement Call of Duty game? I don't know how we got to food. Okay. I'm just saying. They could have done more with it. Modern Warfare's fun. The campaign's fun. I just wish it wasn't Warzone filling. And more squad based like it used to be. Those were the good old days, though. They'll never come back because they don't know what they're doing. You know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't saved it. We got that whole field planted and we never saved it. Nah. They can add old stuff to the game, but I wouldn't make it I wouldn't make an old version of Farm Simulator. Oh, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Raven Software. They're the ones in charge of the not the Cold War, the Warzone bullcrap. Yeah. No, they're just not a big fan of Call of Duty anymore. Like I said, I got it for the campaign because the campaign looked good. But it's the only reason why I play it now. That and zombies. And I don't think anybody wants to watch me play zombies. No. Activision is the publisher. They're not the game developers. Okay. Think you got that kind of mixed up. So, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, and Raven Software are the game developers. Activision is the publisher of those games. I fought with people on that too. Activision's the one that makes it. And then you see Treyarch and Infinity Ward's name right underneath it. Okay. Never mind, I'm just not even going to talk about it. Just not even going to discuss it. I'm not going to fight about it. I'm not even going to even discuss it. Yes, Activision is the publisher, not the developer. Go look at the developer. The ones that actually make the game. Activision just publishes it. They don't make it. They don't design it. They come up with the ideas for it, but they don't develop the game. They publish it. There's a difference between developer and publisher. Giants is the publisher and the developer of Farming Simulator. The only company I know of that does that. Oh God, I don't know who makes Starship. It's like, they use a bunch of software. They use like, not Game Freak. Oh, I can't remember who makes Starship. But they use a bunch of different programs for it. I think it's Game Focus, and then there's like a few others that they threw in there, the programming, but I don't know who developed it. Oh, Ethan. Okay. Yes! It's what we're planting with right now. The 9RX. You jump into a stream and you're not even watching it? Productions? I worked for all that money, okay? I sat there and harvested the crops, and I put them in the productions. And I made products. That's how I make money. Yeah, I don't spend my money on stupid stuff. Cereal, the bakery, the oil mill, the chip factory, which makes a lot of money, the piano factory. Okay, yeah, whoever those are, I have no idea who they are. There's 3 developers for Call of Duty. Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch. $34? What are you talking about? Okay, I never said Starship Troopers suck. Yeah. Sunflowers is in this field and Barley's in this field. Nah, I'm good, man. We're almost on our final planting anyway. Sorry, limps it up. I'm not buying any more fields. So let me break it down for you. For Call of Duty. Every other year, the developers switch to make the game, except for when Infinity Ward. Well, wait a second. Sledgehammer may have made MW3. What do you mean there's only one? There's 4 developers for that game, plus a bunch of other studios that make Call of Duty. There's like 10 of them that developed that game. Okay. Here's what Google says. And they're talking about the most current Call of Duty right now. Call of Duty is a first-person shooter video game based on ID Tech 3 and was released on October 29th, 2003. The game was developed by Infinity Ward and published by Activision. That's for 2003. Who is the real creator of Call of Duty? Infinity Ward Inc. Okay? How many developers work on Call of Duty? The outlet recalls that the figure once supposedly stood at around 2,000 developers from 10 different studios. A gargantuan undertaking, no matter how well organized the development pipeline is. 1,000 developers are working on Call of Duty around the world. Jesus. What two companies make Call of Duty? Well, first off, they're forgetting Treyarch, so... all they're talking about is Infinity Ward. Okay, so here's the list of Call of Duty developers. Infinity Ward. Treyarch. Sledgehammer, Neversoft, Raven Software. I want to see who created, yeah, I was right. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was created by Infinity Ward. And since they do their 3-year rotation between the 3 studios, guess who created Modern Warfare 3? Sledgehammer. Guess who created Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Treyarch. Activision is a publisher. They publish. That's why they call it third title. Or AAA developer. That's what they call it. Or AAA publisher. Alright, well, you go ahead and keep being wrong, because that's not who developed Call of Duty. It's who published Call of Duty. Oh, whatever. All because Google says it doesn't mean Google's right. I looked it up. Okay. I just went to a web page and it says who created Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and it says under there the developer Treyarch. The one before it was Sledgehammer. Oh, forevermore. Do you know what a publisher is? Not a developer, a title. They're the ones with the licensing. You have no idea who develops Call of Duty at all. You probably typed in who makes Call of Duty and it popped up Activision. That's probably exactly what you did. I just looked up who develops Call of Duty. Even went to a web page that showed that I was right. Treyarch developed Black Ops 6. Activision published it. know what? Because you won't go look at it again and look at who developed Call of Duty. Go look up who developed Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It'll say Treyarch. There's multiple studios that work on a Call of Duty game. But the main studio that works on the game is Treyarch. The one that publishes the title is Activision. You have to have Activision sell the licensing to be able to sell the game. Who developed the game? Treyarch. They have to have a developer. Activision doesn't develop, they publish. And your little developer probably isn't a developer. Because if he's just as wrong as you are, then you're both wrong. And he's not a developer and he's lying to you. You ever heard of a liar before? I played Call of Duty for almost 20-something years. I know who developed my games. I know who published the game, but I also knew who developed the game. Brain dead, just like the rest of the world. Who developed Call of Duty? Activision? They don't develop. They publish. They publish the title. Hence, publish. God. Probably the same player that I have to carry in every freaking Call of Duty match. Hence why Call of Duty's in the state it's in. It's because people that don't know anything about Call of Duty at all. I played it since the game first came out. I know who developed my games. And I went to the website and it specifically gave me each and every developer of each and every Call of Duty. This is why I hate Call of Duty even more. Because nobody knows anything about it. God. That's why I get pissed off. Because I'm tired of the people that don't know what they're talking about. Google says this. Google says that. I don't care what Google says. Go look deeper into who actually develops Call of Duty. And I was right about Modern Warfare 3. It was created by Sledgehammer. No wonder the freaking game sucks. Because Sledgehammer's a freaking crappy developer that has no idea on how to make a Call of Duty. That's why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. That's one of the reasons why I don't play it anymore. It pisses me off. Because then I look back at all the years that I wasted time playing the game. It's trash. It's a trashy series. The only thing going for it is the campaign. The rest of the game series is junk. People are like, bring back the old Call of Duties. No, because they don't know how to develop the old Call of Duties, because the old developers that developed the original Call of Duties is gone. They're in another studio. They work for different people, creating different games that are 10 times better than Call of Duty. And they wonder why. Oh, we probably need to save it again, and yeah, we're good on seed right now. That's always a good thing. Oh crap, 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 crap. Getting a little squirrely there. There we go. Much better. No, I'm just gonna let him not know what he's talking about. Just like the rest of the idiots I deal with. The only one that I know of, and I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that do it, because they're small studios. Originally, you're gonna love this, Giants actually had a publisher. They don't anymore. Guess what? They develop and publish the game. Is it possible for a publisher to develop a game? Yes. But Activision does not develop. They only sell the licensing. Activision is a publishing company. They're not a developer. All they do is they publish and sell the title. And basically act as a support for anybody that has problems. They're basically the microphone. They publish and sell the licensing. That's all they are. They don't do anything else. They just set it up and say what they're allowed to create and what they're not allowed to create. Basically, in other words, they're the money for the developers. Let's just say this. If Activision went away, there'd be no Call of Duty. Because nobody would be selling the licensing. Because Treyarch and Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward don't have the access to sell or buy the licensing. Activision does. Hence, publishing. That's what a publisher does? Holy crap! it's funny because the time that I was hacked in Call of Duty World at War and permanently changed my rank and unlocked all the guns for me that I didn't want, guess what? I called Activision. Guess what they told me to do? And guess what they gave me? A phone number for Treyarch. They gave me the phone number for the developer? What's the question? Because the fact is, I looked it up. And I looked up the website. And the website tells every developer for every Call of Duty. Not joking. And some of them have multiple developers on it. Hence the studios. So when you go to sit there and start a Call of Duty game up and it sits there and starts mentioning all the names, those are all the people that developed the game. Don't have to Google it. All you gotta do is fire up a Call of Duty game and it'll tell you the name. Holy crap. But it says Activision on there too. That's because it's the publisher. They're the ones selling the licensing. Can't publish a game without the license. That's why when you go to buy a game, you're buying a license from the publisher. There has to be a publisher in order to buy the licensing. If you can't buy the licensing, you can't play the game. You have no access to it. You have to have the license to sell to Sony and Microsoft. If you don't have the license, you can't play the game. That's why when you go to sign in on a Call of Duty game, it tells you what to agree to on their terms of use and their licensing. Holy crap! And guess whose name's on the license? Activision. Who's the one that published the game? Activision. Who's the one that developed the game? Well, it depends on which Call of Duty you're playing because each one was developed by a different studio. So Black Ops 6 is developed by who? Activision? No. They were published by Activision, but they were developed by Treyarch. Wow. How do you know all that? Because I played Call of Duty for 20 plus years and it sucks. And the only thing good about it is the campaign. Okay, whatever. You're the same type of people that I had to deal with in the last time. If you want to say Activision developed the game, go for it. If you want to be wrong your whole entire time, go for it. But as soon as you fire up a Call of Duty game, it's going to list off the developers that developed the game. Activision didn't develop it. They published it. They have access to the license that you have to have in order to play the game. Because they have to sell the licensing to Sony and Microsoft to give them permission to be able to sell the game. Oh, forevermore. Then he doesn't know what company he's working for because Activision is a publishing company. Go look it up. then your friend's a complete idiot. Oh, forevermore, dude. Where's all these idiots coming from? God, I deal with idiots at work, and now I deal with idiots on here. No wonder my cousin quit streaming. And you don't even know how to spell Activision. Congratulations. They're a publishing studio. Or, well, they're not a studio, they're a publishing company. This is why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Because this guy came from Call of Duty. Same crowd that I had to deal with carrying. Have to carry the whole freaking team by myself. Because why? Because they don't know how to freaking play the game. Because they don't know anything else. I played the game for 20 plus years. Before your friend probably even worked for Activision. I studied Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, yeah, I gotta carry everybody in Call of Duty. Because they don't know how to play the game. They're also the ones that run into me and push me out in gunfire. And then run out there and get killed themselves. It's why, one of the reasons why I get pissed off with the game. Because I'm having to carry the whole damn team. My friend said we didn't publish anything. Well, I guess Activision's not a company anymore. Hey, guess who bought out Activision? I bet you don't know. Microsoft. No, they didn't. They didn't buy out. They didn't buy them out. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly what I'm talking about. And people wonder why the world is the way it is. Because there's too many freaking idiots. And if your friend worked for Activision, he would know that they sell the licensing. They have to publish the game, right? It's how they publish the game. Publishing is just releasing the game. It's like books. You have an author that writes the book, and then you have the publisher that publishes that book. It's the same thing for games. Same thing for movies. The publisher didn't act, okay? The publisher didn't act in the movie, okay? They also didn't direct the movie. They're just there to publish and sell the licensing. Which I don't know why they need so many people to freaking publish it, but they do. Oh, that's right, because your friend didn't publish it. So I guess he doesn't work for a licensing company. So that means he doesn't work for Activision. And I'm out of seed. No, I ain't got to remove them all. Just... if they want to be wrong, that's fine with me. I don't care. They can go look it up on the web. My friend said, your friend doesn't know anything. That's the problem. Guy who works for the company says that they didn't publish the game. So he works for a publishing company that doesn't publish Call of Duty? But Activision makes the game? What kind of sense does that make? God, man, people are just idiots. This is why I got out of Call of Duty. This is the biggest reason why I got out of Call of Duty. And now all my viewers are gone because I decided to talk about what? That's not popular on my channel. You know what, Matteo? You're right. You're right. Yeah, it glitched out when I went and had field stones turned on and then shut them off. It glitched out and had him kept on. Lost all the viewers. Thanks to that little debacle of Activision talk and all that other crap. See what happens when you talk about Call of Duty? That's why I got away from the community. They're all toxic. I don't know why I keep missing these. It's this curve that's throwing me off. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Oh. As you can tell, we have planted a lot of soybeans. We need to kind of like line this up a little bit better. Hello, DC. Welcome in. Planting some soybeans. No, I'm not sick anymore. I haven't been sick for about a week and a half. I'm good. Well, sunflowers are growing. Oh crap, we got weeds in there. We gotta take care of that. So we got our final fertilization state that we need to do. And we need to do some herbiciding and then rolling. So that's going to take a little bit of time. Not done planting yet. Still got 2 more fields after this. Don't know if we'll get it all done tonight, but if we do, we do. If we don't, we'll do it tomorrow. I think we'll get all the planting done tonight. I just don't think we'll get all the rolling done. I don't even think we're going to start rolling tonight. Might start rolling tomorrow, though. Missing some. It's kind of why I like to overlap the field a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a bunch. We'll definitely have to go get more seed on this field. Ooh. I don't know why I'm missing so much tonight. I don't know if it's because I'm still trying to get used to this 9RX or what. We're gonna have a big harvest this week. And the 9RX is just trooping along. We definitely got a lot of spraying we're gonna have to do because we gotta fertilize this field, or these fields, and we gotta do some herbiciding on our sunflowers. Alright, see you later, DC. This is really a challenging field to do if you're not starting on the other end, because it's being rounded. It's weird. I'm trying not to miss any spots. I think I am still trying to get used to the 9RX. Hey, Sniper, what's up, man? I still can't believe we got 2 more fields after this. Me and my crazy ideas of doing big fields. No, I wanted a challenge. Actually, the original goal was to buy the whole map, but I'm not gonna do that. We're too close to FS25 now. Now we're seeing how much money we can get off the farm before FS25. Yep. We're gonna see how much soybeans we can bring in. I mean, this is technically what real farmers would do. They'd have big fields like this, and they'd have a bunch of them. Now, what's gonna take forever is the rolling and the spraying. Yeah, the rolling and the spraying is gonna take forever. Well, we got sunflowers too. That's going into the oil mill. We'll be doing corn in the grand finale. The grand finale plant and harvest. Well, we're about halfway done with this field. It's starting to square out a little bit. Should get a lot of money for this. Think we can do one more row and then go get some seed? Yes. I've already seen the trailer for it. Not too much longer now, and FS25 will be launched. Oh God, man, I'm really worried about those tornadoes just tearing everything up. Well, we might be able to do a couple more rows with the seed we got. They don't flip vehicles. They don't have any effect on the vehicles. It's just crops and trees that they have effect on. Hey, Rogue, welcome in. Yeah, I'm planting a crap ton of soybeans. I think we can get away with one more row and then we'll definitely need to go get seed. Definitely need to go get more seed. I keep forgetting to do that. You see that? I left those open. Seed would have been flying out of it. Oh, that's funny. Keep forgetting to close those back. We're almost done with this field and we can move on to the next field. Tomorrow we'll be rolling and spraying. Or well, spraying and then rolling. Yes. The headers will get upgraded and the combine's getting upgraded. Well, what we've got so far, we need to save it. That's soybeans, 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 soybeans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fields of beans. One heck of a cash crop, huh? Should make a lot of money off of this. I plan on harvesting this week, if we can, and I'm hoping we can get done this week. And then next week we'll be planting our grand finale, corn and soybeans. For the final theme of Indiana. So that would be the final end of it. Yep. We'll be at 60 tomorrow. What do you mean, what's my goal tonight? The goal is to get the planning done. Tomorrow will be rolling and spraying. If we can get all that done, I'm hoping we can do our first silage run of the season. And then I'm hoping Tuesday we can start harvesting. Alright, we can move on to the next field. When I said massive soybean plant, I meant massive soybean plant. This isn't even our last field yet. I think I bit off more than I could chew. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I got bad news. So normally we have steak every night. My stepfather kind of had a problem where part of a grill just fell in and he burnt the steak. So now I gotta figure out what we're doing for dinner. So I'm gonna have to get off here a little bit earlier than what I thought I was. We'll finish this build and then we'll call tonight. And then we'll pick it up tomorrow. doing, buddy? My cat's getting into stuff. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Down there playing? Huh? Does anyone want to see the farm kitty? Let me show the farm kitty. Here. You want to show yourself? Oh, come here, big boy. There's the farm kitty. Getting into trouble. Aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of good maps out there. So, Buki makes some really good maps. Yeah, so I might have to call it after this field, unfortunately. It's usually Monday through Wednesday. Yeah, he was down here playing with some bags. But yeah, I'll have to call it after this field. Yeah, I gotta go take my stepfather to the store. He ended up burning the last steak on accident, so. Nice. I thought I was gonna, I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was gonna lose a couple subscribers there with that little debacle with the two knuckleheads. Thank you all for subscribing, I do appreciate it. He likes plastic, which is kind of a concern because he'll get into stuff that he ain't supposed to. But yeah, we'll finish the planting tomorrow. We'll do the last field tomorrow as soon as we get on. Then we'll spray all the fields, do the fertilizing first and then the herbiciding. And then we'll do the rolling. If we can get on early, it'll be good, but if I can't, then that'll probably be the only thing we can get done. And then Tuesday would be the silage run and the barley and another silage run. And then Wednesday would probably be planting. Or not planting, harvesting. Gosh, I got that all mixed up. So what do you think, Matteo? You think this is plenty of soybeans? I think we need more. Not really. I was being sarcastic. We definitely don't need more soybeans. We're good. Think we're gonna make plenty of money off of this. Man, I can't wait until Farm Simulator 25 because here in Elmcreek I was doing an Indiana theme map where we were doing it only Indiana crops. Next year we're not doing that. Next year it's all game. We plant whatever crops we want to plant. And I want to do rice and the new crops. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool. I'm wanting to see what the new productions are gonna be. We've seen some of them, but we haven't seen all of them. So I'll be curious to see what they are. We're almost done. What time are we sitting at? Yeah, sorry for ending the stream so early, but we gotta have dinner. Man, I can't wait to get my hands on FS25. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. What's everyone looking forward to in FS25? I'm looking forward to everything in FS25, to be personally honest. I think the only thing I'm not really looking forward to is the tornadoes. We have to see how bad they're going to be. If they're decent and it just adds another variable to the game, that's cool, but if they get really destructive, it might get a little irritating. This is a big field. It didn't take as long as I thought it would to plant this. Thought this was going to take a little longer. So we got one field we got to plant of soybeans, and then we got to do some fertilizing, some herbiciding, and some rolling. We'll see where we're at tomorrow on schedule when we get all that done. I'm hoping we can get into our silage run. Yeah, but it took a long time for one of those fields. I'm just hoping we can get all this done before the grand finale, because the grand finale, I want that to end on the last week before FS25. But we'll start selling everything. We'll start stopping some of the productions from running. Oop, missed a little bit. Yeah, didn't have it completely lined up. Alright, there we go. Much better. Yeah, so we're 29 subscribers away from hitting 500 subscribers. So for all you that subscribed out there, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do so. It's 100% free. And make sure you hit that bell for notifications and turn on all notifications. I'm streaming Mondays through Wednesdays, except for the exception of FS25. I'll be streaming Monday through Friday. So that'll be the only week that I do that with, unless I request off and then we go live. So keep an eye on the community tab and definitely make sure you have that bell hit so you can be notified when I go live. Yeah. Why do I don't know what it is, but I keep missing like little spots. It's like I'm perfectly lined up and then I miss them anyway. It's so odd. Does anyone else do that? Like you just sitting there planting or rolling or anything, and then all of a sudden you miss a little spot and you're like, how did I miss that? I was like right on top of that. I don't know, I've been doing it all stream, I don't know why. I did have a little bit of a distraction, but it's alright. I ain't worried about it. I ain't talking about it no more, so we're good. No, I'm not sweating it. It's just I keep missing little bits. Yeah, just little spots, just missing them every so often. No. There's one reason why I don't do it. So I don't have to backtrack them. Now in FS25 we may hire workers because they're supposed to be a little bit smarter. So it'll be a possibility that I actually hire workers on FS25. But there's also the second reason why I don't hire workers, and that's because they cost money. And I can do all the work myself. Whoa, missed a big patch there. Went a little too fast. No, it'd help if the AI was smart on here, because then I could be rolling right behind this, but they're not, so I'm doing it all by myself. I mean, I do have the money to hire a worker. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'll have them roll. And then I could do the silage run. We'll see about that. Usually I don't hire workers because they just don't know what they're doing. Oh. Yeah. We'll see, because I've had them mess up so badly that they jump into another field. I really don't want another situation where my field gets cultivated. Yeah. I don't know about that. Alright, so we got this little itty bitty patch left to go. Then we'll go fill this up and we'll stage it over here at this field, and we'll get to that tomorrow. I gotta get dressed and run up to the store to get dinner. Unfortunately. Sorry. I would have gone until 9, but didn't expect my stepfather to burn a steak. Yeah. That happened. Because we probably would have gotten that field planted. That's okay. That's alright. Luckily, the only thing we gotta do for the most part for our grand finale plant is plant. Because it's all direct drill. Yeah! Direct drill, baby. Not really, because we still have to go for main groceries. Yeah, we still have to go to the grocery store tomorrow because I won't buy anything bulk until tomorrow. Because I gotta get a lot of things. I've got a lot of stuff on my list that I gotta get for tomorrow. I feel my wallet hurting. We'll shut the beacons off. No, we need the beacons on because we're going to the field. No, actually it adds another shopping trip, unfortunately. Oh, my luck, he wants to go to fast food joint, and I can't do that because I'm on a diet. I can't eat greasy, fatty food. I can have a cheat meal once a week, but I didn't want it to be fast food. If that makes sense. I'm not a big fast food guy. The only thing I care for is like Subway or pizza. I don't want a burger joint or chicken or anything like that, so that's unfortunate. Because we got that we gotta do tomorrow, if we can get to it. Sell the silage. So yeah, Monday through Wednesdays is usually my normal scheduled time that I stream. This was kind of a fluke, which kind of helps us because we got a lot of planning done tonight, which saves us a lot of work for the week. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get to soybean harvest. I'm hoping we can start that this week. Alright, so we're going to stage it here at the end, and then we should be ready to go for tomorrow. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, Matteo. Alright, everybody. I got a call tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to leave your comments below, definitely do so. If you'd like to share this stream, be my guest. And if you haven't already, it is 100% free to do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and turn on all notifications so you can see all the content that I release. You all have a blessed day or night whenever you're watching the stream. You all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Soldiers, YouTube, dismissed. Joe comes out.